Imagine finishing a long day of work, driving to a parking lot, pulling down your car windows slightly for air, and preparing to sleep inside your vehicle. Not for camping, not for adventure, because you have nowhere else to go. Right now across America, thousands of people are secretly living in cars. Workers, students, families, even people with full-time jobs. And honestly, that reality is shocking millions of people because America is supposed to represent opportunity, success, stability. Yet for many ordinary citizens, survival itself is becoming impossible. A few decades ago, most Americans believed hard work could provide a decent life, a home, security, financial stability. But today, that dream feels increasingly out of reach. Housing costs across America have exploded. Rent prices continue rising every year. Tiny apartments now cost more than entire homes once did. And millions of people simply cannot keep up anymore. That's why more Americans are quietly turning their cars into temporary homes. For some, it starts after losing a job. For others, one emergency changes everything. Medical debt, divorce, inflation, unexpected bills. Suddenly rent becomes impossible to afford. And once someone falls behind financially, recovering becomes incredibly difficult, especially in major American cities. Los Angeles, San Francisco, Seattle, New York. Housing prices in some areas became so extreme that even full-time workers struggle to survive. Think about how terrifying that sounds. People working every day, yet still sleeping inside vehicles at night. And maybe the most disturbing part is this. Many people living in cars do not look homeless. Some go to work every morning, shower at gyms, wear clean clothes, and quietly return to parking lots after dark, hiding their reality from the world. Because there is still shame attached to poverty in America. People often blame themselves for struggling, even when the economic system itself feels broken, and social media makes this emotional pressure even worse. Every day, people see luxury lifestyles online, beautiful apartments, expensive vacations, perfect lives, while secretly struggling just to survive. That comparison creates emotional exhaustion. People feel invisible, left behind, forgotten. Especially younger generations. Many Gen Z and millennials already feel financially trapped. Student debt exploded, rent skyrocketed, wages failed to keep up. Now artificial intelligence threatens even more job uncertainty. So millions of young Americans feel like stability itself is disappearing. And once housing becomes unaffordable, everything else begins collapsing too. Mental health suffers, relationships suffer, physical health suffers, because humans are not designed to live in survival mode constantly. Yet that's exactly how many Americans now live, one paycheck away from disaster, one emergency away from losing everything. And maybe that's why this topic feels so emotional, because cars were once symbols of freedom in America. Road trips, opportunity, independence. Now for some people, cars have become shelters, safe spaces, last resorts. That transformation says something powerful about modern society, especially when billionaires continue growing wealthier while ordinary workers struggle to afford basic living. Many Americans feel like the system no longer protects ordinary people. Housing feels controlled by investors. Rent keeps rising. Affordable homes disappear. Meanwhile, wages remain stagnant. That creates anger, fear, hopelessness. And maybe the most heartbreaking part is this. Many people living in cars never imagined this could happen to them. They had jobs, dreams, plans for the future. Then slowly, the cost of survival became too high. And perhaps that's the real fear spreading across America right now. Not only homelessness, but instability. The feeling that modern life has become fragile for ordinary people. That no matter how hard someone works, everything can collapse unexpectedly. And when millions of people begin feeling financially unsafe, society changes emotionally. trust weakens. Hope fades. People become exhausted. Because surviving every day requires constant stress. So the next time you see someone sitting alone inside a parked car late at night, remember something. You may not be looking at laziness or failure. You may be looking at someone fighting quietly to survive in one of the richest countries on earth. Because somewhere tonight across America, thousands of people are lying awake inside vehicles, hoping nobody notices, wondering how long they can continue living this way, in a country where even shelter is becoming a luxury.